fashion is fashion. And, we're going after folks that want to express themselves and stay connected. We want to go out, we're going after that fashionista that's out there that wants to have some fly stuff on. They've been putting things on your body since Jesus.
They meant it too. Ooh, you're a pretty girl. I'm into it now.
Now you're having fun.
All right. Are we starting? Let's stroke your ego. This episode of Let's Stroke David's Ego.
How do you like this?
You're a star. Oh. No, that's the premium content. David ASMR is...
David Maximum Stud.
Yeah.
Where are you, bad boy? Right here. All right.
Did we end up finding where the bad boy was?
It's in the heart.
I knew it.
The bad boy is friendship.
The bad boy was friendship the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did they find One Piece yet?
No, I think didn't they switch mangakas though?
Wait, what?
I don't know. Someone else took over or something.
After 1,000, they're gonna fuck off?
Maybe he's just like collaborating and he's not doing the main I don't remember what the fuck happened.
I'd be pissed.
I don't know. I just heard. I don't know. Someone just offhandedly mentioned it today. It was probably happened fucking 10 years ago.
That's One Piece, David. One Piece is the One Piece.
Never seen it. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's basically it's like Guffin. Yeah, hold on. I'll find it. One Piece. So.
Don't you do it.
I mean, I understand it's a very long show.
He's king of the pirates. He's gonna be king.
He's gonna be king. This has already gone on for you.
Got it.
Fine. Yep. No one's heard this. What is? Why is it coming out of the fucking? No. This, you know what? No, this is perfect. That's the name of the show.
Is it a good show?
People like it. People like the manga. And then there's a rap opening about how they're going to find One Piece. There's a pirate, and he left everything he owned in One Piece. Which I think is friendship.
It can't be friendship. Hasn't he said... I thought he said it wasn't friendship.
It's the spirit of adventure.
Yeah,
some bullshit like that.
There's nothing it could be. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. We watched something that's as big of a hit in the West as One Piece, blowing up the fucking charts.
Yeah.
Everybody, your favorite anime convention is talking about it.
People are lining up at McDonald's to get the cool sauce they advertised in Paradise Kiss.
Paradise Kiss.
I want my
George sauce.
My George. This whole show is about a girl's quest for the George sauce. What brilliant marketing, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It comes in a nice floral wrapper.
And it turns out it's just fucking vinegar and
people like vinegar. Some people like vinegar, man.
I know. I understand. It's just that, you just kind of make it on your own. Oh, also, we're in the same room this time.
Yes.
This is special.
Present. Here.
Present day, present time.
Oh, right here.
Visiting. I flew a plane just so we could record this podcast because Ethan guaranteed me that this would be a quality television show we would be watching.
I told you.
And he said, stake a $400 plane ticket and a week of your life on this. And I said, yes, sir, I believe you.
And it turned out I was right.
Yeah, it turned out you were totally, completely correct. Mm-hmm. It was totally worth it. Am I going to be entirely in the left channel and you're going to be entirely in the right?
Mix that shit to mono, son.
All right.
Come on.
I'll try to remember.
How to do it?
Yeah.
Easy.
We
got David.
Hey, guys.
Sexy
I'm
voice
here
David.
to talk about Paradise Kiss,
Welcome.
the greatest show ever made.
Welcome to David's last episode here. You know what? You didn't come close to the record, but you did go longer than I expected.
You beat Matt.
Absolutely. Well, Matt was never a member. Matt was always completely unwilling.
On being on the most episodes.
Yeah.
I'll be on them all.
But yeah, we can't. Apparently, we're the only two people on the planet who can record an anime podcast. It's something unique is broken about us.
There's nobody else has done it. It's weird. It's an untapped market.
I don't know what's going on. Steven would rather be nude in a room full of obese women than record this podcast.
I don't blame him. That sounds great.
He sent us a picture of his doinker.
No, not really.
Tasteful. I think it was generous.
He tastefully censored it out with like some. I don't even know what he did. He did
iPhone.
some paint tool, and scribbled over his dick.
We'll post that.
I mean, if I were him, I would have made it like a ridiculously large censor. I don't know why he
went for realistically large, like believable.
That's what he wants us to think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No penises in this one.
In the episode or in Steven's?
This episode.
Paradise Kiss? Yeah. Well, I mean, the other episodes had them, but this one was a rare...
It's about 50-50.
All the other episodes have if you listen at a really, like, it's at a level that humans can't hear, but it's a sound wave that if you put it into a spectrogram, it produces a really detailed picture of a really veiny, large, erect penis.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really,
work, but it's worth it.
There's a lot of Easter eggs that you really, normally you put those in when people listen, but it's fun to do them anyways.
If you listen backwards, any episode with Steven on it, you can hear him calling for help.
You can hear him crying silently.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Paradise Kiss. It's an anime.
Shit anime.
Damn! Out the gate. Oh shit! Oh my god!
My heart.
Hot take alert!
Fuck, dude.
Okay, what? Well, let's talk about what it is. What is a Paradise Kiss?
Well, it's a very long, boring, slow anime about fashion and drama between people.
Okay.
Which doesn't sound too bad on the surface, but it's not that great.
All right, episode done. No, so what year is this?
This is a show from the manga was 98 to 03 or something. This is from fall 2005. Mm-hmm. Great year. Manga by Yazawa Ai, who also did Nana.
Hey, you did. That's why I picked this.
Is that?
I really like
why?
Nana.
Okay.
It's good.
And Madhouse. Y'all know Madhouse.
Legend.
Yeah, you did pick this, and I said, "Oh, are you sure about this one, man?" And you said, "Yeah, man, it'll be cool." And I said, "All right, this is your baby, buddy. Mm-hmm. Take it away."
Can I pick the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've already picked the next one. Unfortunately, Index Season 3 got announced, so we have to watch Index Seasons 1 and 2. It's only 48 episodes.
When does Season 3 come out? When is Season 3?
It's going to be about a year from now.
Okay, we got a year for Index Season 3.
Well, we have a year to do. We could do them. We could do them one core at a time. So it could be 12 episodes of Index once every season or something. I just want to watch Index again.
We'll watch Index.
Oh,
David, if we were to watch something, what would we watch? What is the David pick?
Well, hold on, David. Would you be interested in something a lot less subtle and way more fucking stupid and anime is all shit?
That sounds pretty fun.
How about an anime where a nun whose brain is full of forbidden books and a dude who with a magic arm that makes a glass breaking sound every time it touches something magic fight against the Roman Catholic Church on a magic boat?
That sounds interesting. I would definitely think about that.
Oh,
okay. Now, what about a show about a girl who drops out of high school? She drops out of high school to go live with her boyfriend and be a model, and everything's cool the entire time.
I'm down. That sounds fucking rad. Can we watch it right now?
Oh shit! Well, we already did.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was that awful show we just watched.
Paradise Kiss.
Paradise Kiss.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Off the dome. Straight dope.
Want me to give you a beat?
Okay, hit me.
Oh no.
That was a bit too drum and bass for me.
Oh shit.
Paradise Kiss is a show about a girl named Caroline.
Well,
her name is something else, but all of her surrogate family refers to her as Caroline.
No, only one character calls her that.
Only one character?
A few people.
What?
It's mixed.
Arashi calls her Caroline. Isabella calls her Caroline.
All right.
Pink hair girl calls her Caroline.
Isabella calls her Carrie, I think.
Carrie. So it's an abbreviated form of that same name.
Right. Her name's Yukari.
Yukari. And she's just a girl. Little old her. And how does she meet George? No, she gets pulled aside by a guy named Arashi, who's a punk dude with blonde hair. She's walking through like a street, and Arashi is a dude with punk hair. He's got bobby pins in his nose and ear, and he looks like an unsavory fellow. And he's like, "You would look good as a model." And she's like, "Me?" And then she gets brought into this magical hangout room.
It's actually...
It's not magical.
I would describe it as the opposite of magical.
It's a dingy underground bar / hangout club called the Atelier? How am I pronouncing this?
Atelier?
Atelier.
That's how I think it's... Okay.
Where she's introduced to the world of fashion. And there's a cast of characters. There's Georgie, who is the enigmatic leader, sexy, suave, mysterious, manipulative, gorgeous. And he's a designer, and it's the Atelier is the home of Paradise Kiss, which is he's the head of, which is a fashion collective.
Seems like they just kind of fuck around.
They
make one dress every year or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And then and she falls into his clutches and is seduced by him, and also seduced by the fashion world. And the character Caroline, or Yukari, throughout the course of the show, is introduced to the world of modeling, and she.
Introduced to so many worlds.
This is the world of modeling, the world of fantasy,
the world of hard fucking.
The world of hard fucking. She enters a relationship with Georgie.
His name is just George.
Georgie.
That's just how they pronounce it.
Everyone calls him Georgie.
That's how George is pronounced in Japanese.
I know. It's fun to say it as Georgie.
That's true.
It's Georgie.
It's more like Joji.
Slowly, her barriers fall down, and they make sweet love, and then she's in love with him for the rest of the show. But she's torn between two worlds: the world of her mother, where her mother wants her to be a studious girl and to get into a good college, and her friends want her, or she herself wants to, and her friends want her to become a model. And she briefly drops out of high school. And then she starts living with Georgie, who's her boyfriend. They're dating at this point. This is the best recap ever, by the way. Notes are for suckers.
You got it.
And she returns home after a bit. Mom doesn't like that. Smacks her around a little bit. And then she leaves again?
No, she has an agreement with her mom.
They have an agreement that she has
to finish high school.
Yes. So she goes back to school. Models in this. The whole thing leads up to this one fashion show where the Paradise Kiss, which is the collective.
I was waiting 10 episodes at least for that.
It's kind of a fake out because they're like, all right, fashion show's coming up, and then over the course of the next like 5 or 6 episodes, you realize, oh, that's the climax.
Bit of a MacGuffin.
That's the whole show.
It's a bit of a MacGuffin. It's really facilitates.
There's only one.
The drama for like.
And every show, it's like, oh my god, the fashion show is gonna be tomorrow. It's so soon. We need to get ready real quick. And
my mom's mad at me. The dress isn't ready. I just lost my virginity. And the prom is tomorrow. I mean, the fashion show.
The fashion show's tomorrow.
Yeah.
So the gang gets together, creates a beautiful dress for her to wear to the fashion show.
Yeah.
She wears it, and they get second place.
Congrats.
And then they have to. Everybody else is cool with it, but she's not cool with it because she has a competitive driving spirit. She wants to be number one.
But then that lasts 5 minutes, and then she's fine with it.
Yep. And then the next episode, she's fine with it, and everybody goes their separate ways, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I guess Arashi and Miwako are still dating.
Yeah. So let's get.
You missed the most important character. I don't remember his name, but I've deemed him Cuckboy, and Cuckboy is the biggest loser in the entirety of all entertainment.
This is the friend Dorino who he's the one.
It was like Tokumuri or whatever?
Yeah, sure.
He's a studious young lad who keeps insisting that she needs that Caroline needs to come back and take her exam.
He's the nice boy she would have ended up with if she hadn't dropped out of school to be a loser.
Yeah, it seemed like he was into her.
And he was also into Miwako at one point and lost her to Arashi, and then
Which is already not a good start.
not a great start. You've already really fucked up. And then he shows interest in this girl who's just totally under totally wrapped around the finger of this douchebag fashion man
Who I love. I love George.
But the point is that Tokumori, he doesn't serve any other purpose other than to get fucking cucked.
Two for two.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything else.
He observes from afar as the loves of his
she's
life
not
get
at
taken
school.
from
She's
him.
not at school for 2 weeks, and he's like, that's weird. And then he just that's his whole that's his whole thing.
And then he talks to an old guy who we don't know.
He worries about it a lot, and then he ends up getting in contact with Yukari.
Fucking snitch.
And
Doesn't he call it?
He essentially spends that 5 to 10 minutes just psychoanalyzing her and just like explaining exactly what her situation is, and spinning it to make it seem exactly like she's in a bunch of trouble and she needs to get out of it.
And then, then he doesn't become a psychologist, so I might have been on the right track.
Psychiatrist. Very different.
Okay.
I
Psychiatrist.
think psychiatrist is
That's the one that feeds you pills.
Yes,
That's the real
who
one.
Diagnoses you with diseases and gives you.
But
pills
now
for
the
it.
psychologist is the one who talks to you until your problems are gone.
Yes, they want to get rid of the root problems and not just fix them with pills. Yeah.
Pills, please. Anyways, yes. So let's dive a little bit deeper into these characters here. We got Caroline. What do you guys think of Caroline?
I think she's very dumb. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of arrogant. Well, she's
Well, everybody's telling her she's beautiful all the fucking time, and she's literally a model.
yeah, but I mean,
Well, she's also second guesses herself a lot. She doesn't know which path to take. She could conform to her mother's will, or conform to George's will, which she ultimately does.
she. First of all, you got to see when you walk into this shit ass basement and everyone's a teenager and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna make a dress." That's when you should probably not. You should probably the harshest realization of this show is that this fashion collective is actually just a hooky collective.
Well, I think it appealed
That-
to her inner desires, you know.
Because she'd been forced down this the path of being studying for college, and she went to cram school, and she wanted that freedom that they experience
She's
on a
never
daily basis.
known a world like that until she went down there, and then she saw it, and she was so attracted.
She
by
was
it.
seduced by that world. Well, what she should have realized is when they cut her hair and made her look fucking atrocious. Which, in retrospect, ended up being for the better. But my initial impression was because, like, in the first or second episode, they bring in a stylist to do her up and pretty woman her. Because she's good looking, but she's a bit frumpy at the beginning. And then they cut her hair and give her like a fucking crazy bangs.
A 1-inch bang.
Which David and I had an initial gut reaction of, oh God, how horrifying.
She looks
terrible at first,
pretty
but it really grew on me.
weird.
It did grow on me, for sure. I'm like, oh no, this is the kind of show we're in for, where like it's just none of this appeals to me at all, and it's just they just ruin her and make her look like a horrible model woman, which doesn't happen. They go for more tasteful than like skeleton. Yeah, so she's a bit here or there, and she doesn't really commit super well.
Yeah, she had a subplot where George doesn't like the fact that she never takes responsibility for anything.
Which is true. Which she
Well, yeah, no. But
very true.
that doesn't.
She kind of just bitches the whole time.
That doesn't really get resolved.
Yeah,
Really,
it's just
I
like
don't know.
George's mom, which I don't know.
I guess
Do you think George is like an Oedipus complex?
Absolutely.
And yeah,
Yeah.
but he also dislikes the fact that she does that. But I think it also kind of attracts him.
Yeah, well, it could be that he's feigning a dislike, or that like he's like, this is what I should be saying, but I really dig it.
He's really hard to read.
He is hard to read, which is part of the. I don't know if George is actively manipulative or if he's just going completely off of instinct.
he alternates a lot between really, really cliched heartthrob and really aloof. Like, if you're there, you're there. If you're not,
Yeah. And I love him for this because as an audience member, it's impossible to read George.
I feel like I can pretty well. I don't know.
He's always smiling, literally always smiling, like just kind of like
just a really content boy.
He doesn't give much emotion.
No.
And when he does, it seems like he's toying with people.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes he's very sincere. Like with Isabella, she is another member of the collective. She was a boy once and now she's a lady.
She's my favorite character.
She is the most well put together character. But we'll get to it. He seems to have genuine affection for the rest of the gang, but when it comes to his ladies, he likes to toy around. He likes to play with them a little bit.
Yeah.
Play with his food.
So it's true.
And
I'm sure he gets a lot of ladies. He drives a Jaguar. He's rich. He's attractive. He
has awesome clothes.
Has his own passion. I mean, he must be a stud to everybody else.
They imply that. They don't really show it, but it's assumed, I guess.
That basically covers George. George is my favorite character, far and away.
He's entertaining.
He's definitely like my favorite scenes of ridiculousness came from him, where
because someone will do something really dramatic and he'll just be like, oh, whatever. I don't care.
Or he'll do like this grand gesture totally nonchalantly, you know what I mean? Like he'll just roll up outside of her high school and be like, oh, it's you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right.
He's a sly motherfucker, but also dumb.
And he's always wearing crazy clothes. Everyone on the show is always wearing crazy clothes. Because they're fashion people, I guess.
We got other characters. We got Arashi, who I have I'm generally warm to him. Like I enjoy him, but he doesn't ultimately amount to much in the show. He doesn't have a terribly compelling arc on his own.
He's the punk guy with attitude. He's got attitude.
But he's also kind of a voice of reason sometimes, where like when it comes to George's like eccentricities,
right?
He's like just kind of fucking try to keep this under. There's other people involved with this, dude. Like you can't just like completely do what you want all the time. Like we're working for free here. There's stuff along those lines of like I perceive him to be a pretty rational dude until the last episode.
Even when he was fucking Miwako on the table of the atelier.
That was pretty fucking bitchin'. I don't know. Like
100% rational. I don't see this.
Hey man, if it's there, so sometimes the rational people like to get a bit dirty, a bit dirty.
I wouldn't say he's the most rational, but I would say, he's definitely just a kind dude, and he has his quirks as well.
And then we've got pink hair girl, whose name eludes me.
Miwako.
Who
she's just dumb. She's just a dumb, ditzy, dumbass.
She says Caroline.
Her voice cracks perfectly every time she says it.
About 500 times in the show.
Kudos to that voice actress. Same crack.
That she never worked again after this. So just totally annihilated her
voice box gone.
She doesn't do anything.
She yells a lot.
She
cries.
She's horny.
She's just kind of really, a teddy bear for like every character.
And she and Caroline have a relationship where she's like just kind of supportive and warm. Doesn't really do much. And then we've got Isabella, who has an arc in one episode. It's established early on that she may or may not be a dude. In ladies' clothes.
It's a man, baby.
They say, because in one of the first episodes, like Miwako and Caroline go to the bathroom to try on an outfit, and then it's like we can't change out here with all the boys. And then they all look at Isabella, and she's like, you know what I mean? Because this happens. This is a scene.
I didn't notice.
And that kind of gave me the hint of like, that's a dude. And then they have an episode where her arc is revealed that Georgie allowed her to come out of her shell because she was a young lad who wanted to be who longed to be a lady and felt more comfortable in women's clothes but couldn't do it. And then George produced for her a beautiful dress on her 6th or 7th birthday or something. And then that allowed her to come out of her shell.
You think George just tried that on all his dude friends and it only worked like once? Yeah. All the other ones were just like, dude, what the fuck? What are you
Yeah.
Put me in a dress.
Hey man, it only has to work once. And that's a great scene of George, by the way, because he goes to her house for her birthday, and she has a butler, and he's like, "Hey man, let's get butler, break out the Dom Perignon," and then he's
exactly the same.
Yes, which is great. He's a consistent person. He's always been this eccentric.
It's always been. Yep.
Yeah, which I found quite funny. Yeah, and that covers the bases.
We should also mention, I guess, Arashi, Miyako, and Cuckboy are all characters from another one of this author's mangas.
Really?
And they were kids in that one, and they reference their past in this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And which is why in one episode, Tokumori was like talking to like some old dude who was like their landlord or something in that, and they talk about all the stuff that happened, and it's like, well, I guess this is closure for this thing that I don't know anything about.
Mm-hmm. That's always good to have.
Nice, yeah.
Random interjection from
It's like, whoa, there's a past
unrelated.
here. So I guess there was a love triangle, and who knows what else happened.
Yeah, there were a couple of love triangles. I was kind of confused as to who was going to end up with who.
It worked.
Turns out Caroline doesn't end up with George.
You made that call. You made the call that a sadness regular guy, also known as Cuckboy, was going to end up with Caroline. You said that she was going to go back.
Wait, how do you know it was him?
Was that?
How do you know she ended up with him?
Well, no, I'm not saying it was correct.
Oh.
This was a prediction you made while we were watching.
I was considering it just because it seemed like they were all kind of back and forth. But I think Caroline was too oblivious to even realize that he liked her. Even though I thought that she liked him earlier on. Wasn't
she did. Like, that was in the first episode. She had his picture in like her notebook.
Yeah. And she must have just given up on that crush.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, once you come into George Circleman, it's over. You're just a moth attracted to such a bright light until you fly into it and die.
No one can resist the George.
Nobody. Yeah. So that covers basically the main plot and the characters. Now, you hate this. You hate this, David.
Well, after we talked about it again, I'd say it's not the worst anime. I'd say it's not bad. It's entertaining. It's not a bad watch. I had a relatively decent time watching it, but overall, the plot's not that great. It's a little slow. It looks terrible, at least after the first few episodes.
It's true.
I've seen way worse looking shows. You guys are spoiled.
Can we talk about the budget? Like
there is a dramatic drop off around the halfway point where the show really starts to look pretty terrible, and they start stealing from like the opening and stuff, and like using the bits of the opening in the show.
The whole visual appeal of the last episode is terrible. It's garbage.
Start using a lot of stills.
I would say I would call the ending or the last few episodes unfulfilling. And there was definitely like a period in like the middle few episodes where it feels like we're not going anywhere. Like 6 or 7, I'm trying to remember, where like she's feuding with her mom, and it's just not really conducive to any kind of entertainment.
Normally, if you're putting 50 chapters in 12 episodes, you can be fucking lightning fast, constant excitement, drama. Twists and turns. I don't know. They must have abridged a lot of stuff here.
Yeah,
it was relatively predictable as well. At some points, like it was obvious that Caroline was just going to go back to her mom and live back with him after a little while. I mean, like she left a note for her mom that said "Declaration of War." It was just like it's the silliest note to leave.
Also, not super in character of her to do that.
Yeah, it seems so immature and like. Yeah, it was just obvious that she was just going to make up with her mom again.
She gets taken for a ride and only really gets out of it because she's good looking. Ultimately, that's the only thing that she has going for her once she drops out.
She got long limbs. That's all anyone can say about her. They're just like, you got long arms and long legs. Apparently, that's all that matters in a model. We're going to make your bangs all weird and you look like a man. But you fucking got long arms. Like your big, long spaghetti arms.
She should have gotten with Arashi.
The stable guy?
Caroline should have gotten with Hirashi.
What?
Oh, whoa, okay.
Wait, what the fuck kind of pairing shit are you going?
George should have gotten with Isabel. And
And then Megatron should have gotten with Hermione.
Cuckboy should have gone with
George.
with
Yep, you got it.
Carrot.
Done.
That was the best. That would have been the best.
Okay.
Mommy Homura is the number one true pairing.
Well, that's I support that. I have no see no reason to
I got no problems.
Yeah, like fuck it. It's better than what we got, which is is going to marry some other guy,
Some
like,
random dude.
some fucking rando. Like,
Yeah,
give me some drama. Get over the
probably
old
better.
man. Like,
At
fuck.
least she I think George kind of took her for a spin and manipulated her a little bit, but she did find her own path, and she did become a model, and she did do her own thing without George.
Just need to push. Now, not as manipulative as I would have expected. I saw George being a monster, like who would just like he would like kick other women out of his house as she was coming up. You know what I mean? That's what I was expecting.
Right.
But it simply was not the case.
No, I didn't go that far with it. Yeah.
Which would have been entertaining in its own right. In my shoujos, I'm always down for a little bit of little sadism, for a little bit of manipulation, just because it's entertaining to see like the depths they'll sink to. But in this show, they keep it relatively civil.
They just leave him kind of ambiguous. Yeah.
It's moderately entertaining, but ultimately unfulfilling in the long term once you see how it concludes.
Let me hit you with a little something else different. A little morsel here.
What you got?
Did you think this show was directed really fucking weird?
How do you mean?
Like, so I noticed in the first episode, like, first of all, there seemed like there was very little sound design. Like, people were talking outside in Tokyo, and there's no, like, background noise,
Okay.
which I thought was really weird. And then, remember the first episode or two had chibis? And they go into cartoon funny mode?
No, I don't remember.
You
this.
don't?
No, it's like a week and a half ago, and I just don't.
They totally do, and they look really weird, and, like, you don't notice it in other shows, but normally when people go into comedic chibi mode, there's, like, a noise or just something. There's like a pop, like there's a transition, but they just like switch
like in a bubble or something.
seamlessly, and just suddenly just cuts to them, and they're like more cartoony, and they're saying something, and there's still no sound or music to change to accompany it.
Huh.
Very weird. Even for 2005, that's weird. The BGM just kind of fades in and out at random, inappropriately, like in the middle of scenes. The awkward zoom-ins.
The awkward zoom-ins I definitely noticed.
That's just, for no reason, it'll just zoom in on someone's face as they talk. Weird pauses. And also, constant fading in and fading out. All the time, in between scenes. Why is the fade out their only method of transitioning? Yeah?
So it's lulling you through this ascent through the fashion world. It's all a dream, man. That's my fucking fan theory, actually, is that this is all a dream. Paradise Kiss is a metaphor for purgatory or something.
It'd be a nightmare. It'd be a really boring dream.
They all represent the seven circles of hell.
Let me tell you how all these characters in the Seven Deadly Sins. Okay.
They all died in 1950 when a nuclear bomb went off.
Is this Lost?
No, it's Ed and Eddie, which is also purgatory. So Eddie is greed. Double D is
Lust, obviously.
Yeah, duh. Come on. Ed is
also
sloth.
Lust.
Anyways, I don't know where that's going. That's all I got. I just know that people like to drudge up Ed and Eddie when it comes to purgatory stuff. They all represent different eras, man. Anyways.
So how would you guys like the show?
I basically said my piece of like it's ultimately unfulfilling, marginally entertaining. Stuff where George is being an eccentric that's easily the highlights for me. I think it's the most entertaining stuff in the show. I also actual favorite character. Hairman.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Hairman is so pleasant and mellow, and I really wanted like 4 episodes of him, and he returned for like a scene or two. It just never really gave.
Spin-off OVA starring flamboyant hair guy.
Please, I would pay money.
13 years later, let's do it.
He's even more flamboyant and more hairy.
This time.
Did you like the dress that they came out with, the blue roses and everything?
It was a bit much.
It just kind of looked like a dress.
It was better than the other
I don't
one.
know anything about it. I just like the outfits Miwako has on all the time. She's always in something crazy. She looks nice.
I liked her when she was like streetwear and like she had like a
that was cool.
a skull
Rashi's
cap
outfits
on.
were cool.
Sure, yeah.
I liked Isabel's outfits a lot.
Yeah,
They were very classy.
whenever Arashi dressed up, those were my favorite outfits. Like when they're preparing for the show, and he's got like a plaid suit on, which I think is fucking bitchin'.
There were a lot of just extras and background characters that had cool outfits, and
it would have like crazy crazy words on their outfits. It's always good stuff.
no.
Yeah. What do you think, Declan?
I find it very upsetting whenever a young woman's fall from grace is depicted. So this whole show is very traumatic for me. People have sex and I don't like it. And it's weird. And it's like they show it and there's like a scene that's like 5 minutes long and it's them having sex. And it's you don't need to do that. Knock it off, you two.
That's my favorite scene.
Ugh.
It's there's point. We have to go back to the sex scene. Actually, it's quite explicit.
Yeah.
She's like, it's in.
No, they both say it in unison, which is just even weirder.
It's in. Like fucking both of you know it. Like shit. I'm refreshing. It's refreshing. Anime is a sexless wasteland.
It's the only bastion. We need it to stay this way. Stop it.
Destroy it.
It's all I have left. It's all I have left.
I've seen 8 million shows where it's like, oops, I tripped and fell on your boob, and this is a show where they fuck.
You want to see someone fucking get fucked in the ass hard? Just go watch Disney Channel or fucking whatever. I don't care. Let me have this.
Who's the Disney Channel actor?
Miranda Cosgrove. No.
Miranda Cosgrove. You're
no,
watching Disney Channel. Pulls back and is just getting fucking trained.
Yeah. By her two dads.
By producers.
I don't know.
By producers.
With Ashley Tisdale.
There's one.
Ashley Tisdale.
Ashley Tisdale. She's of age now though. Ashley's probably has been for a very long time.
Yeah.
She's probably fucking 30.
Hey, it's me, Ashley Tisdale, and you're watching Disney Channel. Fuck it. I haven't been relevant in 5 years. 23. Anyways.
How many Harvey Weinstein tattoos does Ashley Tisdale have?
Just the 2, one on each cheek. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the face tat. Harvey, where you at, baby? Harvey Weinstein got kicked out of his own company.
Yeah, I know.
A staple. Hollywood's. How could you do that to Harvey? What does he have left?
This is an injustice.
It's justice for Harvey.
Yeah. No, I seen all these signs telling me to donate to Harvey, and I'm like, yeah, man.
He's in a way.
Harvey relief. We gotta help this dude out.
Oh man, come on, man. Roman Polanski got away there for 40 years.
Yeah, he got to live in a hideout in France or whatever.
Yeah. He has his own victim coming out in support of him.
Give my man some slack.
Harvey Weinstein gave us Kevin Smith.
Oh.
And
we got 3 more chances. Eating rice.
I think like Slacker was on the Weinstein Bros company. I don't know.
Isn't that also Kevin Smith?
No, Slacker's Richard Linklater.
Oh.
I think they got bought by Disney at a certain point, so it's all kind of. Oh, and Tisdale probably did get a piece of the Harvey. Now that I think about it.
Bad chunk of the Harv.
Oh.
It's probably too late. I mean, like, what is, she didn't need any boost. She's a pretty blonde girl.
He would ask women to watch him shower. that was his thing, was that he would ask women to it's like, you want to watch me shower, lady?
I'm talking about Georgie?
If George does it, it's cool. This is a fat Jewish man.
Yes.
Is that the guy from who plays in Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yep, Robin Williams asked women to watch him shower.
No, like Robin Williams' like brother or whatever.
Harvey Weinstein he's a producer.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of Harvey Fierstein.
Yeah. Well, I can understand how you would make that conclusion based on the voice I was doing. He's a producer, former co-owner of the Weinstein Company. He got sold out by his brother. His brother sold him out. He must have fucked up really bad. I don't know what he
Too
did
bad for Harvey.
other than he asked women to watch him shower, which is not a good thing to do. Exploiting women's a bad thing.
Well, if you ask nicely, I mean, I don't know. This is
would you please do me the favor of watching me shower? And it's just there's no contact at all. And he's just like, thank you, and that's it. And
What's wrong
they go
with
home.
did I get my? He just wanted them to make sure that he get washed his whole back, because otherwise, it breaks out. It gets all greasy.
Yeah,
They're like, wait, did I get this fold here? Did you see?
Exfoliate my pores.
How do the back of my ears look? Nice.
Get Kevin Smith on the phone. We're going for Tusk too.
You see any turds in my ass forest?
They get lost in there.
Sometimes you miss them. I don't know how it happens. They fall through my pants sometimes when I'm walking around.
I think I got Miranda Cosgrove stuck up there still. Dan the man passed her along.
Yeah, I have Dan Schneider fucking Miranda Cosgrove stuck in my fat folds.
Well, now we're never gonna get picked up by a fucking cable network.
One fewer, Hollywood. I would have watched the guy shower. I don't care.
There goes the Sci-Fi Channel.
That's I can deal with that one. Well, yeah.
What?
Well, okay. Let's see. If I had to choose,
they play reruns of what the fuck is it called? Eureka.
Ooh, yeah.
And,
okay, now that I think about it for 5 seconds, if I had to choose between the Sci-Fi Channel, which I never watch, and the dignity of dozens of women, I know which one I'm going for, buddy. So Eureka's good then?
What's up?
So Eureka's good then?
Never saw it.
Oh, so it's probably pretty
what
good.
What was the Quantum Leap is on there?
The old one?
Yeah. I mean, that's good company. BattleBots reruns.
Oh, do they still show those?
I hope so.
That's not even sci-fi. That's just sci.
There was a doldrums period in like the early 2000s. When it was like, we could run Battlestar Galactica original from the 80s for the 30th time.
They played Gurren Lagann once on sci-fi.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks, Harvey.
Yeah, thanks.
This episode's dedicated to Harvey Weinstein. In memoriam.
Oh, man.
Thumbnail of his face, smiling, making people happy around the world.
You're a monster, Harvey, but you were a glorious monster.
Yeah. We got your back. Your next company.
They just keep doing it.
Oh yeah, he's hot.
I'm like Hunky Weinstein, am I right, guys? What's wrong with Hollywood?
There's a lot of things wrong with Hollywood.
What's wrong with?
Really want to dig into it? Right
yeah,
now?
let's do it. What is? Why does Hollywood? Why do they keep getting away with it?
Because they can. They're
How would you know if they're getting away with it?
What?
How would you know if they're getting away with it?
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Woody Allen got away with it. He groomed that kid to be his wife for like 5 years.
Groomed.
Perfect.
She was 13.
Is she his wife?
For a while.
Well, I guess it fucking worked then.
Aren't they still married?
They might still be married. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up.
Who was his original wife? That now like hates him because she married their daughter.
She had an adopted daughter. No, wait, adopted or step? It was adopted daughter.
It was an
adopted daughter. Woody Allen got away with it. Roman Polanski got away with it. Harvey Weinstein, they got him.
I mean, he's not going to jail. He just got fired.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. Well.
I don't even know if he did anything illegal.
Yeah.
It was Mia Farrow.
Oh yeah. She's great. Wait, wasn't that who Polanski was with?
I don't know.
When did she die? Oh no, she's alive. Holy fuck.
I thought she died.
I also thought Mia Farrow died.
What the fuck?
She totally died a few years ago.
Wikipedia
is wrong.
How old is she?
Can you guys believe that Michael Jackson died yesterday? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's a shame.
King of Pop.
By the way, I'm kind of busy this weekend, so the show might not go up for a while. So just heads up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys see that the Steelers won the Super Bowl again?
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm really excited for Halo Reach.
Yes, and Assassin's Creed
Wait.
2.
No, Brotherhood.
Guys,
No, or 2.
Anime podcast?
2.
What's that?
I thought this was an anime podcast.
Well, it's just...
What's an anime?
Yeah.
I haven't started watching anime yet, so because it's 2009,
Yeah.
and
I'm really loving Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, what a
Was that
great...
2009?
I like Full
Yeah,
Metal
it's
Alchemist
like, yeah,
original
it's
one.
wait.
I haven't seen Brotherhood. I love dogs.
Wait, what? Where's there a dog?
There's a scene. There's a whole deal where he's.
Oh, the girl.
No.
What?
No, well, that's heartbreaking. Thank you for bringing that up.
I'm sorry.
Fucker.
I'm sorry.
I'm
much more upset than Harvey Weinstein, the dog.
I got a Snapchat from Chase the other day. Chase is...
he's watching Brotherhood.
He's watching Brotherhood, and he's sent me a series of Snapchats of the the period where they're like, we get to know this little girl, and then the horrible tragedy that occurs. Have you seen? You haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist. Maybe you know.
I haven't seen either one, but no, I know everything about Full Metal Alchemist. This is why it's going to be tough to watch.
Really, yeah, it is
I know
tough to watch.
everything because I have to watch both of them. I can't just because I want to participate in arguments, so I need to watch the first one first, and I need to watch the second one.
I prefer the second one.
I know. It's probably better, but I know.
The first one.
I've only seen the first.
I gotta know.
But it's like 50 episodes long. I'm not going to want to post them.
I gotta watch
If
128
there was one to
episodes.
watch, it would be the first one. If I did ask somebody to
Watch it dubbed.
watch it dubbed. Yeah. Holy Mountain. I want to talk about Holy Mountain.
We're just gonna talk about everything we've done.
Yeah, well, it's a recap.
We could have like a 2-hour
door was
podcast.
open.
on Holy Mountain.
Let's just give it a 15-minute, We watched Holy Mountain.
Yeah, I had heard of the Holy Mountain, and I didn't expect it to be enjoyable because I thought it was just crazy fucking art the whole time, and it is, but it's really
Self-aware.
cool and fun and really, really good.
Knocked my fucking socks off.
There were a lot of people watching it in that room with us, and the bunch of them weren't really ones for pretentious art or film buffs or anything really, but everyone really liked it.
Yeah. It's fun for the whole family.
Yeah.
Gather around the kids, watch Holy Mountain.
I'd recommend it. I mean, it's definitely a grotesque film.
Enlightening. You know what's grotesque? The Bible. This is the new Bible. The New Age. The New Age Bible.
Well, I think the Holy Mountain has so many different elements in it, and in the end, it's just a story. I mean, it talks a lot about alchemy and about the transgression from dark to light, from coal to gold, and that's essentially what the movie is.
Remember when there was a 30-minute period where they just introduced a bunch of characters and showed how they were fucked up monster people?
Yeah.
And then they get redeemed, and then you love them by the end?
I guess.
I loved them. And remember when they went on an epic Lord of the Rings style quest? It was beautiful.
Yeah, that was like...
Also a lot of statements on power. A lot of the characters were just very powerful and rich, and they just showed how they took advantage of other people who weren't as powerful and sexually, money-wise.
I still want to know who fucking drowned because I couldn't pick out which one was missing.
Nobody drowned.
The one who drowned in the pot?
It was they were tripping. They were tripping nuts. They looked at themselves and thought that they drowned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they were on ayahuasca.
There was.
Was that literally supposed to be a drug?
It was the death. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was the death of the self.
Oh, okay. I thought that was supposed to be like metaphorical because everything else is.
Well, yeah,
but
it's
that was actually just they were fucking high as shit.
They essentially themselves drowned. They're like, whoa, I'm gone.
That movie had the best sets. Those sets were so awesome.
Fantastic.
When we looked up the budget, it's like, oh man, how much did this cost? $750,000.
Yeah, I mean,
that's good.
Amazing work. Amazing. You did it, Jodorowsky.
Thanks, Mexico.
I want to watch it again.
I do too, but we gotta watch El Topo first.
Yeah.
El Topo is supposed to be great as well.
Yeah. I definitely put...
And more psychedelic.
Really? That's cool. I definitely put The Holy Mountain on my top 10 of all time.
I've been telling people that I've been speaking to that it is it's a 10 out of 10 movie. I think it's basically perfect.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every second of it.
It reminds me of A Clockwork Orange. I don't know exactly why. They're both kind of surreal, ultra-violent.
Kind of irreverent. I think is the irreverence is what's kind of the tie there. And they also go there, man.
Yeah.
And just amazing symbolism throughout the entire thing. And a lot of it doesn't make sense, or it's kind of hard to pick apart character actions and really piece together why people are doing things. But it works really fucking well. Like when there's a Christ figure who gets abducted at one point, and then some I guess they're like clergy, and they make plaster mold of him and then produce like thousands of him, and he looks around and just screams looking at himself. That's amazing. It's an amazing scene. And then he destroys himself.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking movie.
And then he lets one go in with balloons. It floats away.
Yeah, which is amazing. David, you need to watch Mind Game.
Oh, yeah.
That's that anime, right?
Yeah, we watched it for the podcast, and it's basically a 10.
That's a movie. Yeah.
I've heard great things about that. You guys recommended that to me one time when I was looking for a movie to watch while under the influence.
It's an exceptional one any way you watch it. I adored it. But it's that same level of like just an auteur who's just a complete master of the craft doing their work, and you're just totally sucked in the entire time. So the 3 Aweebos recommendations this episode, it's like, okay, watch Paradise Kiss if you're like a weirdo and you've seen everything, and you don't mind that it's anticlimactic and only marginally entertaining. And then if you're a human being, you should watch Holy Mountain because it's one of the best things I've ever fucking seen in my life.
That's great. It's amazing. It's amazing to see a director who actually can put his vision onto the screen. Exactly.
Because you take it seriously when it wants to be taken seriously. Like when the movie's trying to be dope and just like an excellent, like bit of storytelling and trying to be genuinely, convey something, you're totally engrossed. And then when it's trying to be ludicrous and hilarious, it nails that too. It nails both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Which is very hard to pull off, and it's genuinely inspiring movie.
Definitely.
Now, where are the parallels between Holy Mountain and Paradise Kiss? A naive
Cool clothes.
Cool clothes. They do wear cool clothes in Holy Mountain. They have awesome journeyman gear.
Oh yeah.
A young man, or in the case of Paradise Kiss, a young woman is seduced by an enigmatic figure who pulls them into a crazy lifestyle, pulls them out of their doldrums.
Yes.
And shows them a different way of life than the one they've been living. Pretty much the same movie.
There you go.
Or same story when you think about it.
Sorry, you mentioned absolute masters of their craft, and I had to check how Swery65's Kickstarter is doing.
Oh, God. What is he making?
He's making a game. It's actually not a Kickstarter. It's on fig.co. Making a game called... Or he's not going to make it because it's not even close to being met. But it's called The Good Life, and it's about... a journalist who goes to a rural town and everyone turns into cats at night or something. Okay. And I'm just going to put like $1,000 into it because it's probably not going to happen. And I just love Swery65 and everything that he does.
You just want to keep him going.
I just want him
perpetuate the Swery.
I want him to mention me on Twitter. And, but yeah, it's got 2 days.
Put it under a name. Put it under 3 Aweebos.
It's got 2 days left. It's got $1 million to go.
He'll get there.
Just put in the
yeah, just put in $1 million, bro.
Someone give the man some money. He's so good.
If they can make a Shenmue 3.
The problem is that they have all these trailers and the game is just like pre fucking alpha. It looks like shit. The frame rate's shit. Character designs aren't finished. It looks like ass.
It makes me want to play Alan Wake, which is completely unrelated. But it's like the same thing in that it's a dude goes to a rural town and everybody's ghosts at night.
Or The Deadly Premonition, where a guy goes to a rural town and everyone's just kind of weird because it's Twin Peaks.
Yeah, the revival.
Or Halloween Town.
Or Halloween Town, which is another master of the craft, just painting with film as a brush.
Yeah.
They're just an auteur. Genius. Don't watch Halloween Town.
It's really not.
I'm
it's
sure
not that good.
If you're listening to this.
I'm not sure where the fuck this movie came from. It came out of a portal from another dimension, because
I think it came from Disney Channel.
Never seen this fucking movie or heard of it a day in my life until like a year ago.
What?
Where everyone's like, Halloween Town, yo, Halloween Town. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck Halloween Town is.
You must have just not watched a lot of Disney Channel.
No, I actively avoided it.
And it was probably ended up on ABC Family at some point.
Actively avoided that as well.
Yeah, even as a kid?
I was watching Schindler's List.
Yeah,
at
8.
And Ken Burns' The War. and
Holy Mountain.
And Holy Mountain. And Dune.
While you watched Disney Channel, I studied The Blade.
Yes. Shing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy Mountain needed more more katanas.
More Hanzo.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of sword fighting, I guess. I feel like there was. Was there any sword fighting? There's a lot going on in that movie.
There was a battle between frogs and lizards.
Well, yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
Right.
There's a few fighting scenes. A couple with daggers. And
isn't the master man like the sensei,
alchemist?
The alchemist man. Doesn't he do karate at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he meets him, he fucking lays him out.
It's so awesome.
If I were Alejandro Jodorowsky, I would write myself as a kung fu alchemist master. That's him. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And he just talks to the camera at the end of the movie. Spoilers. He talks to the camera at the end of the movie. That's great.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall. Yeah. Paradise Kiss has breaking the fourth wall. There's another similarity. She talks to the audience at some points, or basically talks to herself.
I think that's called narration.
That's fourth wall breaking.
Yeah? Narration is all fourth wall breaking?
My name's Caroline, and this is my kooky crazy world.
You might be wondering how I ended up in this situation.
It's just you're getting
bow. Yep.
It's in. I bet you're wondering how I wound up here. That's it. That's all I got. What do you guys got?
Fashion's dumb.
Watch Paradise Kiss, maybe. Probably not. Don't watch it. Never mind.
Instead, watch Holy Mountain, I guess.
Yeah, just watch Holy Mountain. Yeah. Avoid Paradise Kiss. Unless
you are into shoujos, which are slow shows for ho-hos.
Yeah, slow shoujos.
And you want one in which the manipulative man isn't that manipulative, so you can feel a little bit better about it.
Yeah, you don't have to watch that one thing we watched where the guy was just well, I don't remember what happened, but it was a bit much.
Just put it.
We should watch Monster.
I've
already shut that one down. Not 50. That's a 72er, I believe.
There's if you
yes.
I had a train of thought. It's gone now. Monster derailed me. Yeah.
I'll get to it someday.
Yeah, you'll never get to it.
I have to rewatch Index 3 times. Right, shit, man.
Well, you also have to watch the first episode of every season that comes out. It's not worth it, man.
I need to know.
Something good.
What if something better than Monster starts airing right now? I could watch it as it happens.
It hasn't happened in like 5 seasons, man.
That's 5 is not that big of a number. Every one of them could be the next.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no.
You'll never stop me.
Liberate yourself.
I can't stop.
It's your excrement. You could.
I've done better at dropping things, but I have to watch at least. I mean, the first episode is not gonna. It's 20 episodes, whatever. That's barely any time. That's easy.
Fashion is fashion, and we're going after folks that want to express themselves and stay connected. We want to go out. We're going after that fashionista that's out there that wants to have some fly stuff on. They've been putting things on your body since Jesus.
They meant it too. Ooh, you're a pretty girl. I'm into it now.
Now you're having fun.
All right. Are we starting? Let's stroke your ego. This episode is Let's Stroke David's Ego.
How do you like this?
You're a star. Oh. No, that's the premium content. David ASMR is...
David Maximum Stud.
Yeah.
Where are you, bad boy? All right.
Did we end up finding where the bad boy was?
It's in the heart.
I knew it.
The bad boy is friendship.
The bad boy was friendship the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did they find One Piece yet?
No, I think didn't they switch mangakas though?
Wait, what?
I don't know. Someone else took over or something.
After like 1,000, they're